Okay, so far this would be a review of the Vinesweeper. Okay, so to begin with, alright, so basically there's going to be a game very similar to what most of you would call Minesweeper. Now, if you've never played Minesweeper, it's on every basic Microsoft computer, pretty much. But basically what you do is you clear an area and you search for the mines. Well, in this case, you're searching for the different, where the plants are. So what you have is three basic functions. You have a dig function, an inspect, and a flag. The inspect allows you to know what's in the hole. The dig digs the hole if you know there's not a seed there, and the flag will mark if there's a seed, which will get you more points. Okay, so in this, basically you try to do that, and so when you inspect, it improves your chances of whether you'll find a seed or not. Hopefully you will. If not, you just keep on going around and looking. Alright, so basically what's going on so far is I found one flag, and you get points, so many points for whichever one it is. Now you see the numbers there, the ones and the twos. So basically, the one marks like how many seeds are in the area of it. The two will mark that there's two seeds within the area. So basically, if you've never played Minesweeper, that's how it works. Otherwise, you should know how to do this. Okay, so basically, it's really good to inspect because it means you lose less flags, which means less money used to actually play this little quote unquote mini game. Um, and you get more points, and it's really good with a group. So basically, what happens is the oogle root, which you use it on the rabbit, and it'll make them disappear. They go poof, gone for so many minutes. And so another thing with the inspection, going back to that, is that it will take a few tries to actually get a successful one, or whether it'll say yes, there's a seed there, or no, there isn't. As you just saw, I did a two flag plant, which got me both of them seeds, and so with that, I get more points, or I could get less points. It's really just based upon there. But basically, the farmer will eventually check it. You should stay near it. That way, you get the seeds. But overall, it's a pretty easy mini game and pretty catchy. So here's the rewards. So I think the rewards are good. Some people don't. I like the fact that you can get, an easy 1k XP if you're that close to a farming level within an hour and a half. Really good seeds, sweet corn, strawberries, watermelons, some really good herbs like ranars and corms. You got your bush seeds, not a whole lot of use out of them. But then you have really good trees. You have spirits, all that. But then the best part is that you can trade it in for XP. And yeah, you'll get the yes or no whether you want to do it or not. But pretty much, I think it's a really good one. And so, yeah. Anyways, that's about my review for it. I would give it about a 8 out of 10 if you had to ask me. But I think overall, this is one of the best releases this year from Jagex with a horrible release on the trading system, and I didn't taking away loot shares. So until they fix them, this is a pretty decent mini game to do in the meantime to help your farming get up. Anyways, that teleport there will take you back to where you entered, which hopefully you enter by talking to a leprechaun, and you just right click and teleport. But otherwise, that's about it. Anyways, just sit back and watch and enjoy the rest. Thanks. Okay, so I'm back. I'm sorry I had to blow my nose. I'm sick. But alright, so in my earlier thing, you saw that you can get about 4 to 6,000 points in every about hour and a half. It's actually really good XP because considering that you have to wait 8 or so hours. I'm not the farming expert in my clan, but you can get that much XP in 1 hour. It can or more depending on if you have a group or you're really good and individual at Minesweeper or you're just lucky. But pretty much, I find it as it's a good way to get that quick level, and that XP is really really useful if you're 1 or 2,000 XP away, and an hour and a half of chilling with your clan or yourself or whoever. It's just a fun thing. I prefer doing it with a buddy or two or three people. Anything more really kind of negates a lot of the good points that you could get. But otherwise, yeah. See you next time.